The only talent I see there that I think is special, that has the chance to be great and to compete evenly with a fighter like Crawford is Errol Spence.
I'm gonna make one steak leg. What you wanna bet on that? What you wanna bet on? You can bet 100,000 on that. Let's bet $1 million. Easy. Let's bet $1 million. You getting that money, right? Easy. Let's bet $1 million. Easy.
I want to see Errol Spence and Mr. Crawford go at it.
Ooh, me too.
That's gonna be a fight.
That's gonna be a big fight.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Credit, and I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. So it looks like Terence, Crawford, and Errol Spence Jr. are on another collision course to meet at 154, as predicted years ago. You know, a lot of people kept saying Terence Crawford and Errol Spence is going to fight at 147, then they're going to fight at 154. I thought it was too good to be true, but it looks like that's what's going to happen in reality, because Errol Spence just positioned himself to fight for the WBC, and Terence Crawford is the WBC mandatory. And I recently just seen an interview from Errol Spence, and he says he's willing to fight Terence Crawford because after he gets past Fondora, Terence Crawford is the mandatory.
What do you figure? He figured out in the first round that he mistaken.
People get their lead left foot outside the lead right foot of a southpaw. Not Crawford. Fight fire with fire. Crawford's team enough credit. They always have this guy ready for what he's gonna fight.
After Errol Spence Jr. devastating loss to Terence Crawford, nobody thought Errol Spence Jr. was going to bounce back. Some people thought Errol was going to retire. And then all of a sudden, Errol Spence pops out. He challenges Sebastian Fondora. He even bet that Fondora was going to beat Tim Tszyu. He says he wants to fight Fondora. He sticks to his word. Errol versus Fondora is happening at the end of this year. If Errol is able to get past Fondora, that sets up the rematch with Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. If Errol Spence Jr. is able to knock out Sebastian Fondora, that sets up the rematch with Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence at 154. I don't know if it will be for Undisputed because Errol will only have the WBC belt. Bud will have two belts, the WBA and the WBO. He'll have two belts. The IBF and the Ring Magazine belts are still out there. Jermell Charlo has it. Or maybe there's a possibility Errol Spence can fight his buddy Jermell Charlo for that ring belt or fight for the IBF belt. You know, I would like to see Crawford versus Spence for Undisputed. again at 154. But if we don't get it for Undisputed and we just get it for a unification fight, I wouldn't mind it either, because a lot of people didn't think Errol Spence Jr. will be back. And if he comes back and he dominates a guy who's tailor-made for him, made for Errol Spence Jr. to look good, because we know Sebastian Fundora, he thinks he's a puncher. He's going to stand right in front of Errol Spence Jr. And Errol Spence Jr. will have a lot of body to work with. He can go to the body. He's going to go to the body of Fundora. He's going to come straight down the middle with those uppercuts, those hooks.
The Volkswagen against a Ferrari, and the guy driving the Volkswagen was a bad driver. He's already won the lightweight title, he's already won the junior welterweight title. Now he's a welterweight champion. Guess what? The welterweight title is loaded. I mean, it's the best one single division that I've seen in boxing since the 80s. Wow.
You guys heard what Teddy Atlas had to say. The welterweight division was the most loaded divisions since the 80s. One of the most loaded divisions since the 80s, according to Teddy Atlas. He's been around that long in the sport of boxing. He said when Terence Crawford moved up to the welterweight division, it was one of the most loaded divisions since the 80s. And he became undisputed at that division. Yet people try to take credit from him and say he didn't fight nobody. How is that one of the most loaded divisions since the 80s, and this guy becomes undisputed at that weight class, and people still try to take credit from him and still say he's not pound for pound the best fighter in the world? Did you just hear what Teddy Atlas say? See, it's crazy how people forget what goes on in the sport of boxing. Just a few years ago, now they're forgetting what went on in the sport of boxing. Like, the welterweight division had all these big names when Crawford got there. They tried to freeze him out, but he fought some of them. He fought Sean Porter, he fought Kell Brook, he fought American, he fought Jeff Horn. He fought some of these guys, not all of them, and then he finished it off with Errol Spence Jr. He became the man in a division that was the most loaded division in boxing since the 80s. And he's trying to do it again at 154.